Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Afternoon Chat. And I'm with Bradley Hill, the superstar of the Hawks, the superstar of Freo, and now at his new club, St Kilda. Welcome to Friday Chat with AFL Teamcoach, Bradley.
Thanks, Dibber. Thanks for having me, mate.
Yeah, nice colours you got on there. Have you enjoyed your experience there?
Yeah, no, it's been awesome. Obviously, wasn't probably the start we wanted for the year with all the stuff going on, but hopefully we can get back out there and play some footy soon. I think in about 4 weeks' time. So looking forward to that. The move's been pretty good actually. Having Brett Ratton as a coach who coached me at Hawthorn for 3 years. David Ruff was there for the 5 years I was there, and Jared Ruffhead. So it made the transition a lot easier, and I'm loving it there so far.
Well, we've got 1,000 questions from all your fans across Australia, and it all relates to, your time at Hawthorn and now at St Kilda, and of course Freo with your brother. But before we go on, mate, this is brought to you by Team Zone and AFL Teamcoach. It's about footy cards. How good is this little footy card there? That's a brand new one. Look at that one, eh? You seen that one yet?
It looks nice. I was saying, I was looking at this one. I reckon that's the best my pipes have ever looked. So
have a look at your guns.
I'm pretty happy with this one. I'll hang it up on the fridge. I can look at it every day.
Well, the back of just read what's to the back of that card, will you?
On the back of this card.
Yeah.
It's just got 2012 debut.
Yeah.
149 games, which I played 150 now because I played the first game. 79 goals. Born on 9th December 93. 179 centimetres and 79 kilos.
Very well. Which is exactly what I've got too. And you average 17 kicks and 7 handballs and 25 disposals and 3 marks. So you are a part of the game. But you know the little fend-off, mate. The little Dusty Martin, eh?
Yeah, I did a couple against the Hawks in the first March game, so I think that's why they might have made it.
Hey, look, okay, we're going to get into the questions. And as I said, thanks very much. Oh, before we go on, mate, what about this TikTok? How good is TikTok? So are you like a TikToker every day?
Nah, I've done a few little ones here and there. I've done a few where I haven't uploaded because I don't know if I want everyone seeing them. But I don't mind. I can sit on there for hours watching it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It is cool. I ended up in Western Australia doing a TV travel show, and we did TikToks all over the place. I don't know what a TikTok was, but I'm out there now. I'm out there TikToking.
You're catching up.
I've got a dance called the Dipper. I'll show you later on what the Dipper is, eh?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, let's get into some of these questions. And once again, thanks for joining us. And really nice speaking to you. This is from Peter. Hey, Brad, as a big fan of yours, how does his style and personal? Hang on, start again. We'll start again that one, mate. This is from Andrew. 7-year-old Dylan. Which teammate did you miss most in ISO?
I'll probably say maybe Ben Long. He lives with me and he went up to Darwin all the time, so he left me home alone.
Is he like your cousin, Ben?
Nah, not related. No? I've known him since, because he's Cyril's first cousin, so I've known him since he was about 15, 16. So now he's all
right, so you miss him. Well, in ISO, there's another question there regarding ISO. What was your regime in ISO, and who was your ISO partner?
Yeah, so I actually had my little cousin he plays with GWS, Ian Hill. So he was down here for about 5 weeks, and it wasn't too much that we could do besides I had to train 3 times a week. I had weights about 4 times a week, and so that sort of kept me busy. So pretty much every day would be pretty similar. I got 2 dogs, so I'll take the dogs for a walk every morning. So trying to go for 3 or 4 Ks with them. So that takes up a little bit of the morning. And then I've been cooking a lot, so I'll be cooking breakfast, lunch and dinner. So I have plenty of time to cook, which is good. And then I'll do a training session, which would be anywhere between 8 and 12 Ks. So that takes up a bit of the day. So I had pretty busy days, which was good. So I didn't have to sit at home all day and get bored. So I was pretty busy and had a good routine.
No, it's good because this isolation's taught us a lot about other things that we didn't know about ourselves, because we're all like keeping busy. Normally, you'll go to a football club, you hang around your mates, all the laughter and all the ins and outs. You train hard and that sort of stuff. So, are you a disciplined person, or do you need pushing?
No, I'm pretty disciplined. I probably early days, it was probably a bit harder when you're younger. But once you get in the system for a long time, you know what you got to do, and you become a lot more professional. And but I found it pretty easy for myself to get motivated and to do all that stuff.
All right, let's go back to the first question, Peter. Hi, Brad. I'm a big fan of yours. How does the style of coaches by Ross Lyon, Clarkson, of course, Brett Ratton differ, and does it suit you?
Yeah, I guess they're all different in their own ways. But I always find it. Like when I was at Hawthorn, I was so young and I didn't really know anything different. And when we were at Hawthorn, we were so successful, so a lot of clubs were trying to do similar sort of things.
Yeah.
And then when you go to other clubs, you sort of see, the likes of Richmond and stuff, the way they started playing, and a lot of teams want to play that sort of way. And the coaches are all different in their own sort of way. And one thing I love about what Brett Ratton's doing at the moment is sort of just letting us go out there and play an instinct and let us, have a bit more freedom and just go out there and, like I said, just play an instinct and sort of drive the car with the footy. You make the decision. So they're all different in different sort of ways, and they're different personalities. And Rats is probably one as players you're very close with, and you build a pretty good relationship. And he always wants to be sort of a part of, he's always a part of the group. And
that's great.
He always gets amongst with us. It's sort of like, when you go out there and play, you want to play for him because you've got so much respect for him and you love him as a person.
And what's it like having an ex-teammate that you've played with premierships with? Of course, you've got 3 premierships under your belt with Ruffy. Like sort of, come on, Ruffy, you're talking to me, right? Or you're taking him, well, of course you're taking him seriously, but as you do a lot of work with Ruff, do you?
Yeah, well, Ruffy does, he's got a few roles. So he does stuff with the leadership group, which I'm a part of this year. He does list management stuff. And
wow, okay.
And he also just helps out like Max, the key forwards, so Maxi King, Tim Embry. So he's still the same though. He hasn't changed. He still tries to boss me around a fair bit.
Good on you, Brad. Hey, this is from Ben with 2 N's. How do you prepare for a game? Have you got any superstitions like me? I sleep with my gear on.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. That's from Ben.
Nah, I actually don't. I don't have anything sort of a set routine, but I feel like most every week I sort of do similar sort of stuff, but I don't have anything down packed where I'll eat the same thing the night before, the same thing sort of.
What sort of things would you eat?
I'll have a pasta. So before every game, I'll make a pasta. So that's just my go-to. And then in the morning of games, I'll just get eggs on toast, a bit of ham, mushrooms and stuff like that. So
beautiful. Okay, this is from Levi. He's 8 years of age. I'm also a fast-running wingman like you, Brad. And what sort of tactics can I practice in the backyard so I can fend off and learn how to not to get tackled like you, Brad?
Well, what do I say? Because I'm not that heavy, so I've got to use my speed. So normally when you give the fend off, you want to be sort of running away from him and get the push off him. So you don't really want to do Dustin Martin where you come at him. You want to sort of going away from him, using your speed and just get the little fend off. So,
okay, well, you can practice on a tree or you can practice on dad or mum or a rubbish bin or something.
Get the dad out for sure.
I used just to run through them. I don't worry about fending off.
Yeah, you're a big man.
I am a big man. It would like to do his favourite. Okay, this is a question from. Sorry, Brad. I've got little questions all over the place here. They've got so many questions. This is from Donna. Hey, Brad. Love you, man. Love you, love you, love you. I just put it out here, by the way. Hey, Brad. Which fellow Indigenous player has inspired you and for what reason?
Well, growing up, I was a West Coast fan, so I love Peter Matera and stuff, and the way he played and took the game on and ran and carried. So, and then when I got a little bit older, Cyril was my favourite player. And then
you ended up playing with Cyril.
Then I ended up playing alongside him. which was pretty crazy. And then, you got the likes of probably Shawnee Burgoyne, someone I look up to, just the way he goes about it.
He's a superstar.
Even just how he is with his family and stuff, and I'm pretty close to him, so he's definitely someone I look up to.
Oh, Peter Matera, Chris Mainwaring, and I used to play in the wing, of course, like yourself. Yeah. And I caught Peter Matera once, and I said, "Don't let me do it again." He said, "You never will." I used to play against Chris Mainwaring a fair bit. He was a cheeky player, and I used to love playing West Coast. And those super side and super players, super side. Now this is from Ashley. Do you have a favourite number, being that you've worn the number 8, the 9, and the 10, and for 3 different clubs? And do the numbers mean anything to you?
In a way, they become your number. It's funny though. When I was younger, I always wore number 9 because of Ben Cousins.
Right there.
So my whole junior, I was number 9, and then obviously going to Hawthorn wearing number 10. Probably number 10 means the most because of what I've done in it and playing premierships with it. So that's probably the number I still use on my Instagram. It's still Bradley Hill 10. So I guess that's the number I sort of probably love the most.
Well, the number 10 means a lot to Hawthorn, of course. So you're 3 premiership. What a time of your life that was, Brad.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy, to be honest. You don't really, because it happened so early in my career, you just don't really expect that to happen. And I probably didn't even expect to play footy in my first couple of years.
Yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing what you did. And we loved watching you play. Hey, a question, righto. This is from Rowan. Who was more competitive in the backyard? Was it you or Stephen?
No, Stephen, definitely.
Yeah?
100%. He was always the kid. He was the one that always had all the talent, was always good at everything, won everything, where I wasn't really like that. So everything Stephen did, he was the best at. So
did you have a lot of stuff in the backyard, or did you play cricket? Or did you run against each other?
We didn't really play against each other. It was more like we'd muck around at the front of each other, pretend we're kicking the goal to win the grand final, stuff like that.
Right.
Stephen's 3 years older than me, so he's always a bit too big for me to catch up to him.
Well, you got a few more than him at the moment, haven't you? Hey? and besides footy, this is from Rowan again. Do you have any other talents that we don't know about?
I don't know if we'll say talents, but I love getting out in the water and bodyboarding.
Right.
So that's one of my hobbies, and also taking photos, surf photos.
Oh, really? Okay, so you're a photographer in the making.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of equipment, not too much.
Now, is it something that you love? You love do early mornings, getting out there and
when I was
the ocean's an amazing place to go training, but also swimming, of course.
When I was in Perth, I was about 5 minutes from the beach, so pretty much nearly every morning before training, I'll be out in the water for an hour or so.
I love that. And you do that now in Melbourne?
Yeah, I've been a few times, but obviously through this ISO stuff, we can't go surfing anymore. So
bit different in Perth, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But there's actually there's a bit more of a drive, but there's some very good waves over here.
Question here: Have you ever collected footy cards as a young kid? And now we know that you're based for West Coast. Were you a footy card collector?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. My dog started laughing.
Sorry. Were you a football card collector as a young kid?
No, not really, to be honest. I love footy, but I wasn't into it as much as my brother, where I didn't really take it that serious. I'm more like to go out and hang with my friends growing up, and footy wasn't a big part of my life. I played it all the time, but it wasn't something I took too serious.
Fair enough. And who was the best player you've ever played with? And hello, doggy. What's the dog's name there?
This is Harry. Come here, Harry.
It's a big dog there, man.
Yeah, he's a Great Dane.
Hey, look at him. That's a horse. Oh, hey, boys and girls. He's got a great... So have you got 3 Great Danes or just the one?
No, I got 1 Great Dane, and then I've got this little French bulldog.
Hey, Rocky.
All right,
I've got a Rocky. I've got a French bulldog in my family, and then I've got a pug. Velvet the pug. Yeah,
they're funny dogs, aren't they? The French bugs.
Unbelievable. And that's great to see. See, boys and girls, even our superstars love their dog, love their pets, and look after them. So, Bradley, on the serious note, you've gone to St Kilda. How's the move been from Hawthorn, then go play with your brother, and then why St Kilda?
Yeah, probably the reason behind coming back to St Kilda was more so coming back to Melbourne.
Yeah.
So my fiance is from Melbourne.
Okay, under the thumb. Let's just say that.
Yeah, so no, we're missing all the family and stuff. We spent 3 years in Perth. I love Melbourne. I wanted to come back and play footy here. It's the home of footy, and it's a lot different playing football in Melbourne than it is in Perth. So it was something I wanted to do, and I'm happy to be able to come back here and play footy.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, Bradley, because you're a superstar of the game, and do you feel like when you walked in St Kilda that you're an older player than what you were when you walked into Hawthorn? You feel like you're one of your leaders there? Are you part of the leadership group there?
Yeah, I'm in the leadership group this year. Yeah, it is a lot different once you become an older sort of player, and footy's a lot different when you're more of a senior player. And as you probably know, when you're younger, it's a little bit harder to get the footy, and then when you get a bit older, they sort of look after you. So
yeah.
So yeah, no, it is different, but I still feel like I'm young and sort of just coming into my prime. So hopefully I can play some good footy for a long time.
And just for the boys and girls and mums and dads out there, it's pretty tough life, playing the game, because you're going to be very disciplined, and of course, the injuries, the ins and outs. You've only got a small window. Footy goes around pretty quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I still remember the first day I got drafted to Hawthorn. I felt like yesterday, and it's been 9 years now.
Wow.
And when you first start coming through, you feel like, how good is this? This has got to last forever. And the time does go very quick, so you want to try to make the most of it. And even just so many players that you play with that aren't playing anymore, and I'm pretty sure the average career is maybe 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, amazing.
So you got to make the most of it, and if you can play some good footy and set yourself up,
Well, I know all the questions from the fans. There was hundreds and hundreds of them just regarding good luck. Good luck in your footy career. And we've also got an Instagram question here. I'm on Instagram as well, my friend. So Dip of the Hawk, you want to follow me? I'm Dip of the Hawk.
Yeah, all right, I'll give you a follow after, mate. You have to
follow.
Yeah,
and we'll TikTok each other. And other than your cousin, who are you most excited to play alongside at St Kilda?
I'm pretty excited to play alongside Big Maxi King. Hopefully I can kick the footy to him a fair bit. And obviously Timmy Membry as well, which is another one that I like looking for when I'm going inside 50, because if you kick it to him, he's not going to drop many marks. And just those two. That's something I love doing, is kicking inside 50. So they're the blokes I'll probably be looking for.
So you like setting up or kicking goals?
No, setting up 100%. If I could kick it to someone, I'm kicking.
I wish I played with you. I love kicking goals.
I've never been like that, but I do love a goal.
Thanks very much, Brad, for having a chat with us on Friday afternoon. We wish you the best of luck at St Kilda. And the best question today, who wins a packet of footy cards, like a big pack from Team Zone, is from Peter. Asked about the style of coaches from Ross Lyon and Clarko. And we've got other prizes to give away. So, Brad, mate, I'll see you on TikTok.
I'll see you different on TikTok. Thanks for having me, mate.
Thank you very much. Love you speaking to you.